everybody, welcome to my channel. It is Magic, and today we're going to be doing a collective reading for the new moon in Aquarius. That's going to occur on January the 31st. This is a collective reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. So take what you will and apply it where you can, and if you can't, leave it for the next person. So, Spirit, what's the message for the collective for this new moon in Aquarius? What's the message for the collective for this new moon in Aquarius? What's the message for the collective for this new moon in Aquarius? Okay, so this new moon is a place where you will find clarity, because I feel like there's a lack of clarity. There is a lack of direction, or there's a lack of having confidence in the self, in the direction that you want to go, or the type of change that you want to see in your life. And this is a perfect time to let some things go in order for new things to come in. And it's an energy of trying to or needing to wrap things up. You definitely may feel like you are not in control, that you don't have a sense of urgency or togetherness. You may feel like things are just kind of in a disarray or falling apart. But that's not necessarily the truth. There may be like this place of like depression or like laziness, or not really having the drive to actually do things. I'm really feeling like this could be a place of depression or not being mentally all the way together. But this is the time to kind of get out of that and kind of find what gives you that drive to life. And this new moon could give you a chance to, kind of clean out your closet or clean out the energy that is around you. There could be people around you that's bringing your energy down to where you're not feeling like normally yourself. Or there could be a lot of people kind of giving you their opinions, or kind of talking over you, or not allowing you to really express yourself. And this is making you confused about what it is that your inner self really wants to do, or how your inner self really wants to feel. Like, this is a place of lacking confidence, and this could be something that could really be driving you crazy or bringing your energy down to a point where you just your mood is kind of dampened. And I think that's probably why I decided to kind of like dim the lights and have the candles here, because there's a sense of just being kind of mellow around this time. And I really feel like this new moon in Aquarius should be centered back onto yourself. And if there's other people that don't fit your inner beliefs or your inner thoughts or your inner conversation, then there has to be a point of where you cut ties with those people, or with that energy, or with that environment, in order for you to be able to get yourself together and have that drive to do the things that you desire to do, or to do the things that you feel is right for you. A lot of times we allow people to talk to us and get in our ear and plant seed plant seeds, and then we second guess ourselves, and then we second guess our initial thought, our intuition, that divineness that's within all of us. And that's where, the confusion lies. That's where the depression lies. Not being confident in yourself and allowing other people to kind of project their beliefs onto yours. And when you do that, you take away from who is you or what is you. And it kind of dims out your light. And I also feel like this is something that you're running out of patience with. And this is not necessarily your normal self. Like, you really would like to be out of this mental fog and have a lot more clarity. It's like, it's just really like being in like a haze or a daze, and just not really feeling like your optimal self. You could be really drowsy, always sleepy, always need to take a nap, but that's because that you're neglecting the source within you. Okay, you're neglecting the fire that's within you. And the only way for you to do that is to kind of pull yourself up by your bootstraps and kind of make yourself move forward. Because nothing happens when you kind of like linger in this energy. It's kind of like stagnant, okay? And this is what I mean about the courage. Oh, you can't really say that. But this is what I mean about the courage and having the confidence and kind of feeling like, your inner self is kind of, that energy is kind of low. So this is a time to really, protect yourself from the energy of others that don't really vibe well with your own. And then move on throughout the rest of the month into the full moon, cultivating that energy and allowing it to grow and allowing yourself to get back on your 2 feet and to have that energy and zest for life that you kind of always had. Don't let other people stomp on your dreams, okay? This is something that you're going to have to let yourself get out of. Okay, this is like a mental prison, and this is something that you're going to have to break yourself out of. And when you do that, you have to trust that you will be successful, because you will be successful. That's how we are successful, when we listen to ourselves and trust ourselves, because no one knows better than we do. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some tarot cards, and see what other message we get here. Spirit, what's the message for the collective for this new moon in Aquarius? What's the message for the collective for this new moon in Aquarius? Yeah, you know the truth to a situation, and you know people's true intentions for yourself. Never second guess what you already know, because when you do that, you put yourself in a place for hardship and heartbreak. So in order to prevent that, you need to listen to your gut feeling, listen to your intuition, because those things will not lead you astray. People lead you astray. not your higher self, not your divine self, not your connection to whatever it is that you believe in. Okay, that will never lead you astray. Confusion is not God's work, okay? And whatever you believe God to be, okay, that energy is not of confusion. That energy is of straightforwardness, okay? Honesty, whatever it is that's in your highest good. And that will never leave you in a state of confusion, okay? So don't miss out on the signs that are there because they're in your everyday life. You may come across somebody who you don't even know, and they may just start to open up to you and kind of divulge their deepest, darkest secrets to you. But somewhere in that story, there is a connection to you. There's something that you need to learn out of that. It's like a give and take energy where you're going to heal that person and that person is going to heal you. So don't miss out on those opportunities, even though they don't seem like a miracle. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things that are, it's like an everyday scenario, but it is geared towards and specific to you and your story and whatever it is that you're going through at the moment. That's going to bring some clarity on what you should do. And that is your ancestors. That is your spirit guides. That is the divine trying to express to you, and the best way they know how that will make sense to you and give you that aha moment where the light kind of turns on in your head. And you know exactly who a person is, okay? Like, you could have given this person multiple chances. You could have given this person, like, a redo. You know what I mean? This is, like, whatever this energy is, or this attachment is, or these people that, like, are, like, dimming your energy, this is not, like, this hasn't happened before. This is like a repeat. This is something that has... Ginger, what's the... Oh my God, my cat is tripping. Every time I start reading, my cat be tripping. But anyway, like, this is not somebody that's new to your life, okay? You've been through this. It's like like the story, like a broken record. Like, it's happened before. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know who a person is. It's like one of those wolf in sheep's clothing type situations. Like, this person can convince you that they are not doing this. Oh my God. Sorry, that they are not doing this, or are not doing whatever it is that you suspect them of doing. But you know better. Okay? You know better than this. And this is where you have to stand your ground and take your power back. Okay? You have to stand your ground and take your power back. And you do not let this energy or this person or whatever it is keep draining and taking from you. Because it's like one of those energies of, you fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame... No, okay. Rewind. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So if you allow this to continue to go on, then there's nobody else to blame. There's nobody else to blame. You know, you allow yourself to be in this energy. And you can't have a pity party anymore. You kind of have to cut motherfuckers off. And that's a big piece of Aquarian energy, okay? Aquarians like to be themselves, be by themselves, because they don't need that outside distraction. And the people that they allow to be in their lives are people who are organic and add value and add growth to whatever it is that they already have going on. So if you can add, or if that person can add to what you already have going on, then it's time to say bye-bye, adios, hasta luego, okay? I don't know if I read Verducci. Kick the fucking rocks, okay? It's time for people to fucking go. Okay, Spirit, give me a few more cards so we can wrap this up. What other messages do you have to give for the collective for this new moon in Aquarius? And by the way, mind you, the new moon starts on January 31st, or is on January 31st. The Chinese Lunar New Year is on the 1st. So the fact that you have the 31st leading into the 1st, the end of a month leading into a new beginning of the month, that is what the new moon is about. New lunar, oh gosh, let me say this right. Hold on. The Lunar New Year, okay? It all ties in together. You leave what's in the past so you can start something anew, okay? So you can start something anew. To me, 31 is a 4 broken up into pieces. 4 is all about stability. If there's no stability there, then you need to go back to 1. You need to go back to the source. You need to go back to yourself and put yourself first, okay? That's the energy of this new moon in Aquarius. Or at least that's the message that I'm getting, okay? All right, Spirit, give me a few more. Okay. Look at that. You have the 2 of Cups, and it's like not necessarily upright and not necessarily in reverse. It's a iffy, wishy-washy situation. And who wants to be in a iffy, wishy-washy situation when you can definitely get yourself out of it with this this 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is somebody who feels like they're stuck, feels like they're powerless, feels like they can't do anything with the situation, but you totally have control over it, and you have control over yourself. It really is. What is it that you want to feel? What is it that you want your life to be? You know, don't rely on someone as an attachment. Don't rely on someone to bring you that happiness, because people are flawed. And people, not to say that people aren't to be trusted, but people aren't to be put on a pedestal. And if you've put someone on a pedestal, probably for far too long, then you put yourself in a minimizing position. You put yourself lower than that person. So when you put someone on a pedestal, they're here, and then your energy is somewhere down here. Okay? Because if you guys are equal, there is no pedestal. But when you do that, you dim your light. Hence the mood for this reading. But anyway, you dim your light. Okay? So once you take your power back, okay, then you can step into this sun energy where you feel rejuvenated, where you feel like that you have your life back, okay? That you feel that confidence that you once lost, okay? Because it's not always, it's like one of those things where people think that it's them all the time, but it's not necessarily you. It's the choices that you make. It's the choices that you make. And then you see this 8 of Pentacles here. This person is doing the work. This person is manifesting. She's got, y'all can't really see it, but she has a candle in her hand. She has the herbs all around. She has the elements all around. And she has her spell books and candles. And she's putting in the work, okay? But the only person there is her. The only person there is her. So whatever it is that you, wherever it is you want to be, okay, you have to realign that energy back onto you and cut out anyone and everyone that's not in alignment with that, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to be stuck in this energy of being sad, being depressed, not having that energy to really want to get up and do things, you know. This could be like shown through exhibited, or like signs and symptoms of overeating, being lazy, not wanting to get sunlight, oversleeping, even undersleeping, insomnia, and then, you know, all of that leads into paranoid thoughts. Like, that shit ain't healthy. You need to worry about your well-being. And I'm going to leave the reading here because I just feel like that was the message. You know, so funny enough, I couldn't wait to get home to like open up the cards and see what the hell is going on, because I just had like this feeling like I gotta pull some cards today. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about that reading. I hope it resonated with you. And you know, if it didn't, leave that energy for the next person or for whoever needs it. And I will catch y'all in another video.